Hello, fine people, and welcome to the doggone show. We are back in action. We got the Gladius today, and we're gonna take a look at it. Did the Saber a couple times, so I think it's time for the Mighty Gladius, which, in my opinion, right now is probably the best single-seater fighter right now. So if you're here to see the Gladius, you're in for a treat. We're gonna do some XenoThreat, and we're gonna do got a little special weapon on this Gladius. I got all Panthers, but I have a special weapon here that it doesn't say what it is, so it's a surprise. So we're gonna give that a try, see how it works with the Gladius. Then I'll go over why I think the Gladius is the best single-seater fighters so far. I think for now it's just a good balance of agility and firepower. So it doesn't have the best firepower nor the best agility of single-seater, but it has the best balance of the two. So I think that's the movement. I think that's a really good spot. You got two size 1 shields and pretty good weaponry, so I think it's in a perfect spot to be on top of the list. So all you Gladius people out there, yep, you picked the right one. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Let me pick the mission up, and then we'll go over to the XenoThreat. And where is it? XenoThreat's been acting a little weird. Sometimes it's working good, sometimes it's glitching.
Thanks for signing up again.
We'll jump in and see what we get. Alright, and I'll meet you there. Alright, so we have landed, got all nice and refueled and everything, so we're good to go. So let's go report in to duty, and let's do some fancy flying on the XenoThreat bandits, whatever they are. So we'll make our way and report in and head and see what's going on, because I don't know what stage they're in right now of the mission. Don't think I'm at the beginning. We'll find out. So far, I played it once or twice before making this video, and it's been pretty stable for the most part. Just some bugs.
Don't have much time for pleasantries though, so I'll get right to it.
There's still cargo to get. Okay, they haven't got any cargo yet.
So now targeting our supply ships to stop that from happening. We could use your
Javelin is still here. So we're at the beginning, so that's a good sign. So let's go and see what we can do, what we can help out, and test this special weapon I got here. That's my biggest thing I want to do, and I'll let you know what that is. Wow. Quantum me
lost contact with some of the supply ships somewhere nearby.
We got contact right off the bat, so let's go see what we can do. So the special weapon I have here in this corner that doesn't have a name, that is rocket pods. So we're gonna test the rocket pods out, and I still got missiles. I got 2 arresters just in case, but we're gonna test these rocket pods out. Let's go help these boys out. All the way up on Panthers. I'm going full capacitor on my weapons. Alright, go find me. Yeah, it's a lot of traffic out here, a lot of air traffic. And that's probably a player that accidentally killed somebody in there or something. We're gonna wait till we get a bigger ship like a Valkyrie or something. We're gonna test these rocket pods out and see if they are worth putting on the Gladius.
Right, you're coming up on one of the wrecks. I suggest scanning the debris if you haven't already.
Yeah, I have.
XenoThreat want these supplies as badly as we do, so you never know who's lurking on there or how many supplies are left aboard.
Well, I'm not doing supplies, ma'am. I'm just trying to help out. Alright, let's go. I'm trying to help keep them safe. Alright. Let's see, we may test it out on this Vanguard if he lasts long. Over there, buddy. He's way over there. Okay, I gotta oversteer to try to catch up to him. Alright. We're gonna get a little closer. We're gonna try these rocket pods. I don't want to hit that guy with it. There's one. Oh yeah, you can see the explosion. Yeah, it's pretty hard. There's another one. There's one. It seems to be hitting. I don't have any sound for the rocket pod though. That's a good one. This guy, I don't want to get in. Who is this? Enclave streams. I didn't want to shoot him, so I had to be careful. It's alright. Let's see what else we got. That's a friendly. So far it runs pretty smooth. The actual XenoThreat event is not as... If you guys played the XenoThreats in the past, they've been extremely laggy and bouncy and rubber bandy and desynchy and just craziness. Wow, what you guys doing in there, all these red targets? But this one seems to be a bit more stable, just a little bit. It may be still a little desync here and there with a band, but not near as bad as in the past. I'm very pleased that that's the case. See the agility of the Gladius here, and it's a good happy medium between like an arrow or a talon. Not to that level of agility, but still very agile. Then the weaponry, it doesn't have the weapons, strong weapons like a Hornet, Super Hornet or something like that, but it still's got a good balance is what you're looking for. But you want to be evasive while at least putting some damage on your target. So here's an arrow right here, speaking of the devil. So it's got better, got really good firepower, really good. So I think it's the perfect balanced ship, and this Star Citizen's Golden Boy ship, so they're going to make sure they hook up the Gladius pretty good versus the other ones. Well, before the other ones, they get to the other ones. If you plan on playing the single player mode in Star Citizen, then this ship you'll be in a lot. You end up playing not Star. But if you end up playing the single player mode, watch out, buddy. The single player mode, game mode, then yeah, you'll be in the Gladius a lot. So I would suggest start getting used to the Gladius if you haven't already. And they're not very expensive to get. You can buy them in game, pretty cheap. I can't remember the exact price, but they're not as high as that rocket. You can't even see the rockets from the rocket side. But I know if I hit, I see that big explosion. Like you see there. Another hit. Another hit. Damage-wise, I think breaking them down pretty good, those rockets. Watch out there. Somebody ran into him.
XenoThreat to worry about.
This guy right here ran into him, trying to sprint out a little bit. Gotta be careful when you're flying. Don't damage your own ship trying to kill somebody. Be precise. You want to be precise.
Supplies are starting to come in. Signing off.
So somebody dropped some supplies off. Let's get some more boost here. Go ahead and fill that up. Go back to shields. So whenever I'm not in active combat, I put my capacitors fully on shields just in case I get jumped. Now when I get ready to engage a target, I'll throw them all on weapons, as you see in my capacitor up there. And when I'm ready, that way I can have more ammo. And aim. So make sure you're aiming your crosshair. Now I fly dual stick, and I'll show some of my settings here. The main settings that you want if you're flying dual stick is your ESP. I'll show you real quickly. So the main settings for dual stick. So right now your saturation is these are the important ones. Saturation, dead zone you can fiddle with. That's personal preference depending on the stick. Everybody don't have the same joystick. But with that being said, saturation is super important, and mine is set here. And also, let's go to game settings. This is probably by far the most important. This enhanced stick precision zone. So I set mine to max, but I set the dampening curve to minimum. And what this does, if you don't know what this does, this makes the crosshair, this little crosshair, it'll be more sticky or less sticky to the pit. So if you're having trouble with your aim, just adjust your enhanced stick precision, and that'll give you, when you go across the person's, I'll show you here, when you go across the enemy's crosshair, like see, that's his pip up there, and when I get closer to him, now I've tried out different ones, I kind of like it the way I got it right now. It's personal preference because everybody don't use the same joysticks, so I don't have, you won't have the same feel like that I may have. See how it gets sticky like that, and it goes in and it like magnetizes to the pit. So you can see mine like sticks there, and it makes it hard for me to pull it out, if pull the crosshair out of the pit. But you adjust it to how sticky you want it to be, right? So that's real important if you're flying dual stick, or flying, even if you're just flying stick and throttle. So if you got a right hand, my pitch and yaw's in my right hand, my strafes are on my left hand joystick, okay? And I use pedals. But if you don't use pedals, I would suggest put your strafes on your Z-axis, your twist axis on your left hand joystick, and you can use the forward and back for thrust. So you can do it that way. If you don't have pedals, and that's the way I used to fly before I got pedals. So when I push forward on my left hand, I would go forward, like that, and then when I pull back, I would go backwards, and then I put up and down. If I want to strafe up, I would twist to the right, and when I want to go down, I would twist to the left. So, and then all the pitching and yawing was on my right hand. So that's a natural feel for me. Everybody's a little different, but that worked really good for me. Alright, so yeah, Gladius, man. I love the Gladius. I want the Hornets to get better, and I think they will eventually. They starting to get a little better here and there. Super Hornet, I wouldn't suggest flying it right now because it's still very glass cannon type of ship. The Hornet Ghost, on the other hand, doesn't suffer from that for some strange reason. Haven't flown the regular Hornet, so it may not suffer from that disparity between damage. Like the Super Hornet's supposed to be the most tankiest of the Hornets, but unfortunately right now it's the most glass cannon of the Hornets. So I don't know, they got balancing to do with that. We got a lot of guys attacking, which is good. We just chilling, trying to make sure I don't run into that constellation right there. We're testing these rocket pods out, which they seem to work pretty good. I like the rocket pod. Yeah, I'm lighting that guy up pretty good with him. Trying to fly and talk at the same time. Doing pretty good. Hit him with a rocket pod, blew him up. Yep, so the rocket pods work pretty good, and I still got missiles. So, the mighty Gladius. And this patch, like I said, it's probably the better ship for a single-seater, right? If you single-seater dogfighter, like flying or fighting NPCs or even players, a lot of players using the Gladius right now. It's just perfect balance. All right, so we're gonna mess around a little bit more. I'm gonna wait till the Idris come in, and then I'll see you then.
Support to intercept just in case.
All right, so we got the Idris along with his little bandit buddies coming to Jericho, so we're gonna do some fancy flying here. I also probably go over a little bit how to do high G flight. High G flying is really, you really have to know what you're doing or your guy will black out. I may show off a little of it.
Enemy Idris incoming fast.
All
Ready
right.
up, people.
High G flying makes your ship you very hard to hit, but you have to be conscious of keeping your guy conscious. You have to be aware because he will black out if you do it a little bit too much and you don't let off. But it makes you a very hard target to hit. and I'll go over it a lot more in detail in another video. But I may do some of it here, depending on how many enemies are on my tail.
Idris is charging up his main gun. XenoThreat just blasted the javelin with their Idris. Damn it!
Mic on.
All right, so we got our mounted Valkyrie here, so I'm gonna test these rocket pies out on here. Sorry about that, I had to take a phone call, but it's all good. Work first, then play.
XenoThreat's charging their
Alright.
main gun.
All right, let's get some real flying going on here. So we can't do much to the Idris. I mean, we can help out taking the shields down, but what we're gonna do is make sure we keep all the fighters away. So that's our job. Except the ship, so that's our job. Flying button horizontally on the ship. Perfect position right here. Good dominant position. Lighting up. One rocket pod to blasting. That's what I'm talking about. So the rocket pods work out pretty good. Like, and I still got some missiles. So what else we got? An arrow over here. Quick. Keep your aim. Just watch your crosshair. I know in the last videos, it is good to know to look at the ship, right? So look at the ship, the actual ship itself, and when you're ready to fire, then you look at the ship. That is a very, I can't break that enough. That's going to give you awareness a lot better than if you were just watching the ship, swinging into people, running with asteroids, all kind of stuff. If you're watching the player's ship, you know which way you need to move. Going that way, I can adjust. I got a lot going on around me. Just hitting with that rocket pod just in time when I was ready to fire. So that's the way you want to do it. What else we got? Got some ships out here. Constellation in my way, so I got to get around him.
Idris's main gun is charging
Cut
up.
him off with an
That's the
oversteer. Try to cut him off. Cut him off. Closer. There we go. Now we in business. I think this is oh, another Valkyrie. Okay, good. And I got 9 rocket pods. Save something. Let's go out there. Guns. Lasers here. I got my capacitors on full. Weapons. So I can have more ammo and charge faster and fire. We gotta do some fancy flying right here because there's a lot of aircraft. Gotta be aware. I'm trying to watch the ship and watch these player ships because I don't want to run into them. I normally would have my eye tracker on, but I don't right now, so
Idris is ready. Their main gun is not good.
I have to be extra careful. Look around. Hitting on another rocket. So I aim straight. Keep it straight. Steady. Don't lose these hits.
Shields are down.
Great. So So nice little battle. Still not ready. They doing a good job on the edges. But we're just trying to keep all the. See another one here. Keep all the little guys away so they can focus on the edges. Maybe get better aim than that. All right, there we go. Got a cutlass. I got 5 rocket pods. Not gonna waste them. Just taking down the guns. Get behind them there. Stick on him like glue. Alright. Watch out, bro. You about to hit him. Back off a little bit because that guy was flying a little bit too close to that cutlass. First pass. Pick back up. Let's get closer. Trying to play it basic and play cautious because I don't want to shoot another person. In my way. I'm in their way. Alright, somebody's shooting missiles out here.
Cut XenoThreat fighters in half. Keep it up.
Let's cut him off. You can see his tip is way over there, so oversteer to it. Close that gap. I didn't use boost at all. That's worse. Haven't used boost not once. When this tip is in front like that, you overturn to get closer in. That's all you got to do. You don't have to use boost. If you want to, you can, but you don't have to. You can do it that way. With the Gladius, it's a lot easier. With a slower ship, like a Super Hornet, that's your main go-to, that overturn. So this is not that advanced. Look at the lag, so I'm kind of struggling to line the ship up. It's not near as bad as let's rotate him around this way. He's going that direct way. He's actually coming back straight. You watch that smoke trail, that ribbon trail, you can tell which direction. If he's back strafing, if he's going left, right, forward. Watch the ship. Alright, let's put a little damage on this here. Sorry about that, my phone's going off. Put a little damage on his edges. Rocket pods on as well. Got 2 of them left. We'll put the rest of these rocket pods in here. We'll back off and throw a missile. Do a little damage. We'll back off a little bit. I got missiles, so we'll put some of those. Put the missiles in. Softened up. Yeah, we got a lot of firepower for this Gladius, baby. Let's get it. We got everybody freed up to attack this Idris.
Not many hostiles left.
Yep.
XenoThreat's falling back.
Doing a good job.
Get ready. XenoThreat's charging their main gun.
We're not worried about that.
Monster hit.
It's almost dead.
50%.
Yeah, I'm getting low on fuel, so I got to go refuel when
Just notified me that a
kill this
supply
guy.
convoy just got ambushed on
Gotta
route
be
to
careful
Jericho.
because everybody's trying to get close. Slow up a little bit. Now, when we start taking damage, we gonna that Idris shoots at us because he can kill us with a 1-hit burst. You gotta be careful. And I think he's dead. Just disappeared. Last night I had a good explosion, but not today. But it's all right. We did a really good job with the rocket pods and stuff. We're gonna go over and rearm. We're gonna go and rearm and refuel and all that good stuff, and I'll see you then. All right, so we've landed, got refueled, rearmed with our rocket pods,
Launch complete.
and we'll go a little bit further into the mission and see what they got going on. I'm not gonna stay in the Xeno too much because you guys have most of you have already seen it and played it. This video is basically just to show off the Gladius a little bit in combat, what I think about it. So yeah, if you're interested in picking up the Gladius in game, I would suggest doing so. If you're going to do, if you don't have your friends on, you want to do some bounties, make some money doing bounties, something like that. I think this is a awesome ship to do it in. Very, very good balance ship to do bounties in. You can do bounties in other ships, but I think this one is really, really good. It's just going to get better in the future. Next video, ship video wise anyway, we're probably not going to maybe the Hornets, or you guys want a certain ship you want to look at, or you want me to talk about, just put it in the comment section below, and yeah, we'll work on that. I'll hook you up. Let's see, I thought I had an enemy here, so we'll do a little bit more, just show off the agility and the combat, and then we'll end it there. Got so many people locking on me, I don't know if it's an enemy or friendly. Alright, so I think at this point we're just waiting for these guys to deliver the cargo to the Jericho station, so it's not going to be much activity. Maybe 1 or 2 Xeno guys pop in, so not going to be a whole lot anyway, so we'll do a couple more, kill a couple more guys, and then we'll end it. These guys are doing an awesome job with the cargo. But you guys that like to do the cargo, Star Runner is a really good one to do if you have a Mercury Star Runner, or even, you know, a Cutlass, because some of that cargo you can't quantum travel, so you have to go on your own speed. So I think Star Runner is really good for that. I can't remember what color of cargo that, I think it's yellow, Duthramex or something like that, that you can't quantum travel. So Star Runner is really good for that. Cutlass is good. We got some contact here. So you see it at 8, 7, you see the kilometers per second. When it gets to like 5, I hit the brakes, kind of slow down a little bit. Remember speed, because the speed will mess with your aim if you're going too fast. So when I get to around 3 or 4, somewhere in there, I start slowing up to get my aim situated. You mouse and keyboard players, your speed limiter is your best friend when it comes to that. So just your speed limiter as you're moving, you slow it down to SCM speed or something like that once you get around 2,000, 3,000 kilometers, something like that. So throw a rocket at it. Yeah, rocket pods work well, they just don't have any sound. So I can't tell what I'm shooting unless I look at the ship. I can see that big explosion. Let's see if I can get one here. See that big explosion. I guess I missed because I didn't see it. There it is. See that little puff of smoke? That's the only way I can tell it. That big ass, yeah, there we go. That big explosion there. There we go. So damage wise, it seems to work pretty good, but you want to get the shield. If you use this, get the shields down first. Don't use the rocket pods when the shields are up. If you put rocket pods in the shield, wait till the shields are down. That way you can do the most damage. So we stay with our aim here. We stay sideways because he's pancake right now. You don't want to be pancake relative to him, so we stay horizontal. Now you basically want to merge past him. Now with the circle strafe, you merge past and you make that quick turn. Just like that, and then that kind of throws him off. That's a player-to-player tactic that's used by a lot of good PvPers. So call that a merge pass. When they circle strafe you, the way you get out of that, one way to get out, is the merge pass. And I want this pancake. So I surf. This is a surfboard, what I like to call it. I kind of get on the side, ride the side like that. Call that surfboard. You can get the pancake shots like that. Really good. So now he's facing me. I merge past, flip around real quick. Takes me a hard time to find where I'm at. Still like basic. Those are basic. Attack. Now he's back straight to top of him. Don't want to get in his face. Never get in that, even in the infancy, don't get in his face. Especially now with this capacity. So let's go and focus and end him real quick. Shut up. He's lasted a little bit too long there. Go ahead and get him out of the way. I wasn't trying to talk and fight at the same time. We'll do a couple more. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm going to say this. All of you that subscribed in the past couple of days, all you subscribers, got a big gift coming for you guys. Ship giveaway is going to be coming. So all you guys that have subscribed to my channel, I'm going to do a random comment or subscriber giveaway. It's going to be a ship. I haven't decided what ship yet, but it'll be coming soon. So all you guys that have supported me, I really appreciate what you've done. It helps me a lot. I don't have a lot of time, like I said before, to make videos, but I really appreciate you guys listening and checking me out. Really do. It's a lot of work to edit videos and make these videos. I'm not the best YouTuber. That's the start line. Watch it, buddy. So I really thank you guys. And hopefully we can continue to grow the grand community. Because soon, Battlefield 2042 will be out. And we'll be having videos of that as well. So I started playing FPS, competitive FPS, so tournaments and stuff like that. So looking forward to that. It'll be a different kind of change of pace. We will be doing constantly Star Citizen. So Star Citizen won't be going nowhere in our channel. Got a lot of good stuff coming down the pipe. As soon as I can get. As soon as these games come out, we can get really good content. So there's certain things you want to see, guys. I don't want to keep harping on the same things that many others do. I want to mix it up a little bit. Something they're not talking about, or I'm not talking about, let me know in the comments. We'll get it worked out. We'll make a video of it. Get your questions answered in the comments, or whatever we can do to help you out. Excellent job fighting in this Gladius. So yeah, if there's another ship you want me to go, we'll let me know. Look at the Gladius now, because a lot of people, these guys, man, if I didn't know how to fly, I would straight ram somebody, because it's gracious. This guy that's in this Saber, the C, I can't even see his name, CZ something, he's just, man. Everybody bunched up, somebody, this Glade just hit somebody. Yeah, crazy, 013, yeah, be careful there, buddy. I have to get away from that pack a little bit, because I don't want it to, if I'm going to take damage, I want to take it from fire, not somebody ramming me. Oh man, the rocket fires whack somebody. One good lick. I like those. They keep those for a while. We'll talk about distortion at some point. They haven't, CIG hasn't done anything with distortion yet, so they're pretty wacky right now. So there's no real reason to talk. As a player, I'm not gonna mess with you. Like you're way out here to make a mistake. It's gonna be nice this time. Unless he comes and attacks me, then that's gonna be the other thing for him. Alright. Let's do a couple more and then we'll end it. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Shot that guy. I don't want to use a rocket fire. This guy is great. It's an awesome ship. We got all kind of ships out here. We got Glades, we got, what is it, Alien Week right now? Yeah, you see, this guy keeps running into the ships. You don't have to get that close, guys. You don't have to, control. Maintain your control. Especially when you're flying around with people. See, you got to be aware. If you're going to do more harm to yourself than you do the doggone enemy, and then you can't fight. Like this guy here. There goes him. Everybody rushing trying to get that kill. But you just be precision is what you want. Yeah, keep that tip on, keep that aim on his pit. One precision, and I'll just fly him over. He's not really attacking me, now he's attacking me. So I want to merge past him, make him turn if I can. On my face, pass him, make him turn. Now I'm going back, try to. That's the position I want right there. That's the position I want. That's the position I want. Just like in my last video. Watch out for this guy, man, vanity. The Gladius is real good for this because it's so agile. You can make quick changes. Real quick changes on that. Yeah, you can't. This Vanguard is way too slow. Gotta watch out for this Star Runner. It's getting hit. He may not be aware that this guy's shooting. Now he is. Where's that action? Be careful. Be careful. It's like a Star Runner sitting in one spot. It's trying to mess me up. Gets low like that, and I see in the corner of my eye, my vision low. I go ahead and 100%, then I go back to it. Not worried about this guy. I'm passing right there, swing around, get that tip. Kind of flying erratic, but I feel good. Try again. Around, sit on the tip. Let him move. You don't have to do all the moving. Let him move. That's why you want to watch his direction. Swing in his direction, sit, and find the tip. You can't get it. Just repeat. Get it down. I'm not going forward or backward when I turn that. So I make this turn like this. See, I'm trying to line that tip up when I swing around like this. Swing around, line the tip, don't move. Right? That keeps my aim straight. Try that again. Around, don't move. Line the tip up. Use my right stick if you line the tip up. That's it. That's all you got to do. And this Gladius is so agile that you can do that. Alright, let's go. I'm watching my crosshair because I'm ready to fire, so I'm looking at my crosshair to make sure it is lined up with the tip. As accurate as possible. Accurate as possible. When I'm not there, I'm looking at the ship, see which way he's going. Looking at his crosshair again. I don't have a shot. Closer, line it up. Line it up. This guy is terrible for our kind of back station stuff. Gonna get him though. Could have had him there, ran out of juice, out of ammo. Get him here. Got a rocket pod into him. See how I swing around to his tip? Swing around to that tip, just like that. Line it up. Then you don't move until you're ready. Swing it around, line it up, fire. Like that. Use our shield back up. Got some Vanguard. A lot easier for him because he's slower for the turn. Got 11 rocket pods left. Gotta watch my fire there. These guys are flying around like crazy. That weapon is charged. Alright, let's try to get this guy out of here. Don't have a shot. Got a shot right here. Getting ready to not have a shot. Let's line it back up. Line it back up. And there we go. Got good shots here. There we go. I don't know if that, did that guy just ram him? Couldn't tell. Another arrow out here. See that pip is stretched out, so I'm gonna turn, I'm gonna oversteer to that pip. Kind of try to get ahead of him. Keep our aim steady. Keep our aim steady. Keep our aim steady until we get out of range. Get out of, when we make that swing turn like that, get it back steady. Don't move. Don't move. Good. And it's a lot of caveats to that. So if you start taking fire when you swing around like that to line up that pip, then you want to start strafing in your corners. 11 o'clock corner, 1 o'clock corner, left corner, right corner. You know, you want to start strafing in those corners so you can utilize all your thrusts, your main thrust and your maneuvering thrust. So we out of position, swing around, line it up. That's all we got. Do the same with this guy. You notice my ship stays horizontal in relation to the ship I'm shooting. I'm never turned, like see how because that'll show my pancake to the enemy. I don't want to, it's kind of hard to explain. I always want to stay on a horizontal plane with my ship, that way my profile will be small. Now if I turn, that's the one issue I have with the Saber, because the Saber's pancake is pretty big, its profile. So if I'm fighting in a Saber, I have to stay in relation to the ship. Like say this, okay, let's say this position here. Now if me and him was fighting, he's focused on that constellation. I turn my ship to where I'm flat to him. Never turn to where if he looks at me, then I'm in a vertical type flat pancake position. I want to stay horizontal. My plane of my ship, my profile, I wanted it in a line from left to right. I don't want to be up and down, because that's going to show my flat side, my belly, and that's where you're going to take a lot of damage fighting a player or something like that. Never show your belly. Always stay like you always want to stay in a left to right line. That way your profile, see how that ship's profile is thin? Now see that's his belly, his top, and I can do a lot of damage here because I'm hitting his top side of his belly. But you don't want to be hit that way. You always, in relation to the ship you're fighting, you want to stay flat.
Yes.
Right? You want to stay flat, just like this. Straight line, left to right. That's how you don't want to be in a position where you're bottom and top. Especially at first. See how I see his flat side? See how I see his top? You can do a lot of damage at that. Stay in the left to right straight line. Keep your ship in relation to the ship you're fighting. Straight line, left to right. So that he don't get you in that position. Or if it's a player fighting, they don't get you. They don't see your top and bottom. Always keep them seeing that straight. Do it in relation to the ship. Swing it around that position. There's a lot of ships on the show. I'm surprised. Goodness, it's like an army of ships out here. It's good. Alright, he's put it stretched out, so we're gonna close that gap, and he just changed direction. That's okay. The same thing. Line it up here. Line it up. Hold still there till he moves. Then we'll move. Alright. Keep that horizontal straight line. Definitely. If he fires back at me, it's gonna be tough for him to hit me. Direction we can to that straight what he's doing right now is back strafing. You can tell he's back strafing because that rivet was going the opposite direction. But yeah, just little things like that. It's pretty cool to learn. Right?
Yeah, I see Dooley here. Need more acryloplex. Navy says they haven't been getting shipments of that.
Sweetie, I can't pick up no acryloplex in this Gladius. Just trying to go another way. Let's help this guy out. He's getting double team. Wind up. That wasn't it. I'm trying to judge his direction. That's it right here. Now he's changing, so I got to change. Over this way.
Contact.
Let's get closer so we can judge him a little bit easier. Slightly lag. It ain't that bad. That's the good thing. Not as bad. Almost. Changing direction and all that good stuff. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed it. The mighty Gladius. And we'll end it here. And just let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. Alright. And I appreciate everybody that has reached out and watched the videos. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.